Hey, what's up guys, this is Hemoth. Welcome to my channel, and I'm going to be going over SIREN build for level 61. But yeah, let's take a look at the talent tree. That's going to be the first thing I'm going to go over. So core abilities. We're going to go over the motion first because this is the ones that are most important for solo play. Accelerate. That is your basic damage. Your legendary mod is going to base off all these first tiers, so obviously you want to max out all these guys. Ward, the only reason that I would get ward is if you have a B. The shield recharge is pretty much the only reason that you're going to get this. Shield capacity is really not that important because most of the time you're going to get that shit one shot off of you anyway. So I mean, yeah, it's nice to have more shields because 50% of a max level shield is quite substantial, but you mainly want it for the recharge delay. Accelerate, more gun damage, fantastic. Love gun damage, the more the better. Motion pretty much plays off Thoughtlock, so longer duration for Thoughtlock because you're going to be bouncing from one target to the next. And since it is, such high level, we can go to Cataclysm and get Ruin, and each time it jumps and it reapplies to a new target, it's going to reactivate or reapply Ruin, which is gonna just go insane. It really is. So we want max suspension. If there's a lot of bandits in the area, like, you're going to be respecting a lot. I mean, depending on what you're fighting, you can pretty much go off, what you're going to be fighting. If there's going to be a lot of bandits and you're going to get a lot of gunfire, you want kinetic reflection, and then you're going to want to switch your class mod to get 10 out of 5, which is going to make you immune to gunfire, which is really good, but we're not going to go into that right now. This is just a basic solo play. I'm going to conquer the game with this build, so this is pretty much your all-around. Converge draws everybody into the center of what you phase locked, which is going to be good for Cataclysm. So you're going to get that because it not only does it group them all up, it also stuns everybody in that large radius. It throws them off their feet. They're not going to be shooting at you. Pretty much the main thing. And with the B, you're going to want that. You don't want them hitting you at all. Cooldown, yes, you want that. You want that thing coming back as quickly as possible. Actually right now I'm actually geared for a really fast cooldown. That's what I was talking about earlier. Jumps from one target to the next. Yes. Thoughtlock. I don't see a whole lot of sirens using this ability, but what it basically does is it mind controls what you're attacking. Yes, you definitely want that because not only is he going to be destroying everybody around him, they're also going to be shooting at him, and they'll completely ignore you and try to get him down, which is great. These abilities that I don't have highlighted, they're all really good. Fleet was more of a when you get down to the fight for your life thing. Increasing your movement speed then is so essential because I couldn't tell you how many times that they'll kite away from you and they'll run back to cover or whatever, and then you're steadily trying to get close to them because your accuracy sucks. Which fight for your life is really good for Hyperion weapons because it improves your accuracy as you're trying to kill them. Faster reload speed and recharge your shields after you kill something, that's really good too, but there are more important things that you need to get. Let's go over to Cataclysm. Flicker, I just put 1 point into this because I noticed that it doesn't do quite as much damage than what I'm getting to later on. Foresight, I'm going to max that out because reload speed, the faster you reload, the more you're going to be dumping damage down range after you've done. So I mean that's mandatory. You have to have that. And if somebody tells you this isn't good, no, they don't know what they're talking about. Ignore them. But immolate, that goes down to what I was saying earlier about the fight for your life. You're going to want to get them down as quickly as possible. I mean, if you're in an area where you're fighting a bunch of mechs or Hyperion loaders, you're not going to want that at all. You're just going to completely ignore it. But do not get Hellos, for God's sakes. Don't get it. It's a total waste of points. It really is. So we're going to get immolate. Chain reaction. I don't see a whole lot of people using this either, but what it does is when you hit something, it bounces off to another when you've got them phase locked or thought locked, which you have a humongous duration on thought lock right now because of the how we have our points allocated. You're going to seriously increase your fighting capabilities by 40%. By 40%, that's huge. Alright, and Reaper, you're gonna want that maxed out. Blight Phoenix is total garbage. Yeah, you look cool, but no. I mean, even if you are fighting a bunch of things that are constantly rushing you, like stalkers or you know, not racks, but you know, those little skags, those guys. We don't want that point. We don't put anything into that. We're gonna put one in Cloud Kill, and then we could use this as a filler to get the Cataclysm to get Ruin, because this is your bread and butter of the Siren build, really. Because not only does it slag everything, it also just completely destroys shields with elemental damage. It's so nice to have it. When I first got this skill, I thought it was more of like it looks cool and it spams damage a little bit, but no, you definitely want it for the slag. It just slags everything in the radius, so that's another reason we got the converge as well. Alright, the last 3 points. It's really hard to say between Mind Eye and Sweet Release, but since I have points on the from the class mod, 30% extra critical damage is such a huge amount at this high levels. It really is, but the healing you're going to get from Sweet Release is pretty nice, and because you're bouncing your thought lock between one target to the next, if you focus that guy that you have thought locked, you're really going to get a lot of healing in. So 2 is more than sufficient. But yeah, this is my little class tree, whatever. So yeah, I'll do some gameplay in a little bit, but let's look at the gear. My gear is a real mess right now. I've been farming the E-Techs because E-Techs are the best guns in the game. These Pearlescents, they're okay, but they're not what the E-Techs are. I'll show you where to farm those here in a second. The B, I know it's not 61. Hunter Hellquest has not been nice to me at all. At all. I actually got this from a chest, the same chest I've been trying to farm E-Techs from, which, you know, we all know that's so nice. It really is. I mean, that's where you have to go for a class mod, unless you're fighting a bunch of bandits and you want to get the kinetic reflection 10 out of 10, and that's usually what I switch between. But yeah, a bunch of hard-hitting bandits, that's not, oh, you're gonna want your kinetic reflection. Just something for life. Slag, you know, woohoo. I didn't want that. What I want is faster cooldowns, and I'll show you why. Alright, I'm going to show you that chest that I was talking about where I farm E-Techs. It's super easy. It's right here. You know, you got your fast travel station. That's pretty much your link to everywhere in the world. But yeah, you just run down here, and if you leave the game, you can go farm this chest as much as you like. I have no idea what this thing's going to give me. I haven't predetermined this video. I'm not editing it at all. Whatever happens, happens. But you can get the gist of. Let's see what we get. Got a rare. And it's garbage. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's where you want to get all your E-Techs, and I've gotten some pretty nice legendaries from there too. This is what I'm talking about, how it's going to jump from one guy to the next and it's going to reapply Ruin. Just obliterating everything in my path. You can see the Thoughtlock's already up again. Fast cooldowns is where it's at. And after all these kills, I'm getting a sweet release off and just keep me nice and topped off. That's pretty much the joy of being a siren right now, as far as I can see it. I haven't really played around with any other classes. I've been playing a, I don't know what the hell I'm shooting at. Oh no! That's what I was talking about, immolate. That's added gun damage. Just, oh, I love it. I love it. Let's switch to a... Oh, my mouse is acting crazy. I'm walking backwards? What? I'm not doing that. What the hell? That was weird. That was really weird. I've never had that happen. Yeah, this gun's pretty fun. It's like a little bouncing Betty whenever I want one. Nice little AoE. I'm sucking right now. It's kind of late. But yeah, I've just been watching a lot of Siren videos lately. And yeah, I haven't seen one exactly how I build. But yeah, that's pretty much how I do it. I hope you liked my Siren video. I'm going to go ahead and quit out of here and post this on YouTube. So people can get a different point of view on Sirens opposed to what everybody else posts. Leave me some comments, feedback. Let me know how I did. All right, thanks, guys.